You made a few comments and they were worried that when I did the bottom hem, I wouldn't get the right length because the floor wasn't down. But as you can see, I did actually put some parquet down to measure when I made the hem last night. And as you can see, it sits there perfectly. It may actually be a tiny bit long because Adrian will be planing off a few millimeters, he says, when he does the floor, which he said he's going to start today. So yes, I did think ahead. And don't forget that we've got the very, very deep heading tape at the top, so that can be adjusted too. Now somebody said, could we ring the bell? I'll try and remember next time I'm up the ladder to ring the bell. I don't think it's possible from the outside at the moment. It's a bit stiff, but I will try and do that for you. So the wardrobe is empty and Adrian's going to attempt to move it on his own. I'm coming.
This is why I like IKEA wardrobes. They're nice and light. I call that a success.
Adrian puts the wardrobe back together in what I will show you in a minute. This appears to be quite a large area. Wow, we'd forgotten how big it was. We actually put the wardrobe there because it was just cluttering up the hallway when we first moved in, but I'd forgotten quite how big a space that was without the wardrobe. So temporarily, and it's not ideal, but for the moment, because it was easier than getting it down into the garage, because we want to keep this wardrobe. It's one of the, hello. One of the original. So for the moment, we're going to put it in this corner, just temporarily. I've told Adrian he's not allowed to clutter it up. He's not allowed to fill it until we decide where to put it, because it's a really nice, heavy built wardrobe and it would be a shame to get rid of it. What are you doing?
Taking off a really horrible splodgy bit.
Well, that's a sponge, not sandpaper. Anyway, I'm guessing this is the first part of our freestanding kitchen.
It is. The first and last. There we go. Microwave. Mini oven.
Idiot.
Job done. It's not a bad wardrobe, is it?
It's a really nice wardrobe. It's very heavy, well built.
I'm missing a piece.
Oh yeah. Not to worry.
And no, I'm not lifting it up to a bedroom.
No, that's why it's staying there for the time being.
It is.
Let's concentrate on other jobs. Walls are washed, all the old wallpaper is off. I've just come across this little, well, not a major problem, but I'm not sure if you can see from any angle that I'm going to show. The wall at the bottom here comes out at a slope. Not sure if you can see by my scraper how far it is, and that's not even, there we go, how far away it is. They've obviously tried to plaster up to the panel where the panel's moved to disguise it. So I think what I'm going to do is bash all that plaster out and rectify the problem. I think this panel may have to come off because it's quite rotten. We'll see what Adrian says. I'm going to bash that plaster out first. Right, while Adrian's not around, I'm going to attack these walls just with his hammer he was using on the floor. I've got the board here to vect it so we can try and stop any more of this debris going behind the panel. And then I can fill this properly, level with how it should be once the panel back in position. You can see this huge gap here. Last corner. Time Adrian let me out and set with a hammer. Now we can do a proper job, not a bodge job. So I've made a bit of a mess. But you can see the gap here and down the bottom where it's really bad. See the rust marks from the nails where they've pinned the panels on, or the mouldings onto the panels, sorry, and they haven't put a sealer on them, which is why they come through as rusty. Always make sure that you cover any metal with a sealer before you paint, otherwise this is what happens over time. So a bit of a clear up now, and then we can get some emulsion on the walls, just a white base coat to see where it needs filling. It's so much easier to see the holes in the walls when it's white.
Oi! I thought I had my multi-tool. Do you know how to use it?
With me today because I've had no sleep.
I feel like I'm going to have my filling done on my tooth every time we flip that thing on. What are you up to anyhow?
Well, I want to take these panels off to repair them.
Okay.
And fill this wall. But as I've been used to a crowbar.
Well, I'm a bit worried you got a crowbar.
It's pushing this frame out and it's pushing that door that way.
Yeah.
I found a nail, hence I changed the blade.
You did.
Metal. Why does it say it's by?
It can do both ways. There you go. I'm glad you changed it because there was a wooden one in there, so well done.
I never used this before.
Oh, that's given me loads of confidence.
Oh, there's another one. Cool, it's like fireworks in there.
That's why I sometimes don't light them when I'm doing it, because of the sparks you can sometimes get. But you're fine there. Okay.
What? Just look, it's loose now.
It is.
But it's still pushing that out.
Just so you know the skirting board at the bottom?
Yep.
That's tongue and grooved in, so...
Oh, I saw that.
Good, I'm glad. Okay, so obviously you're going to have to lift it.
Fallen there. I've got to lift it.
No, you'll have to lift the panel up away from the tongue and groove skirting.
Woohoo.
Why do I feel like I might have to come and help you? This is more of a game to you. Can you see it's moving the other one? Yeah.
Yes.
Well done.
So a nail. Yeah.
There you go.
2 nails, but can you do that?
Can I do them? Okay.
I've passed the job over.
Oh, we're going to have any treasure behind here.
Probably not. Oh no.
Yeah, that's the trouble.
It's bad. That's right.
That's fine. Right. One skirting board. You didn't cut it all, did you?
Oh, did I miss a nail
You
that
must
side?
have missed a nail.
Sorry.
You've only done half the job.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit on my chair and watch you do it. All that plaster that's fallen off, and that's why it wouldn't go back properly flat.
Well, no treasure.
Never is. But I need the other panel out as well, please.
Oh.
Ooh, what?
Ooh. Paper. Oh, what's inside? It's all wrapped up.
That's just wallpaper.
Oh.
Oh no.
No. Yeah, okay.
I need that.
Yeah, I might do jigsaws, but I'm not that blooming good. That's not happening. Okay, you want the other one off? You like where they insert all these timbers
Why?
so that all your nails that come through here are actually fixed into these.
Really?
Yeah. There's another one here, but... Well, that's out.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to come out in 3 pieces though.
Yeah, so the small piece, which is great, one. The one at the back, interesting. It's well, it's only come apart in 2 pieces. It's all put together. Yeah, it's put together, tongue and grooves. That's fine. Don't have a problem with that. As we work our way along, it's split. But again, we can resolve that. What's more, well, not concerning, but obviously there's some serious heat damage on the back of this one. It really has been a problem here at some time, way back. I don't think we need to even think about if we can't salvage this. I've got this whole section.
That's for the kitchen.
No, it's not. No, it came out of the snug temporary kitchen, which won't go back in.
Why don't I have a go?
Have a go.
Because I don't want to be defeated.
You're never defeated.
And I can batten it behind, because it doesn't go flush against the wall, does it?
Yeah, it does go flush against the wall. Don't overthink it. So, okay, that's got to go to one of my workshops. You choose, lay it down, sort it out. That's you for the day, isn't it?
I only wanted to do a bit of filling today.
I only wanted some strawberries.
Oh, shut up.
Right, I'm going to carry on with the floor. I'm starting to do the... Not talking to you now. Not talking to you now. Start to do my end section and start working my way along.
You can't, I haven't sprayed it yet.
I'm coming back, I'm coming back.
I'm going to put some bonding on it down to here, because I know that it came past there.
Okay, is that pretty flat as well then?
It will be when I've bonded it.
Yeah, what I remember is it's not blown at all down there.
No, I bashed it all off.
You bashed it, you love that word, don't you? Bashing and tittivating.
And I'm going to get my tool out, which I'll show you later.
Right.
This curve has broken away. Now I've got a tool that you press onto curves, got lots of little teeth in it.
Yeah.
To give you the right profile.
Yep.
And then I shall make something out of that, so I can just plaster across. Well, that's the plan.
Look at you.
I don't know if I can or not.
See, to me, that looks a lot harder job than sorting out your firewood down there.
It's okay because I've got, look, like, I've got a whole box of cork here. Call that occurs.
Yeah, so you've just woken the whole neighbourhood up.
Look, I got up late, they should be up late.
They should. How dare they be in bed? We're working, they should be working. Do you want to hammer that?
I want a hand getting it out, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay, well that's easier. Use the claw.
Yeah, but it will damage it.
No, it won't,
Piece of
because you'll
wood.
put a piece of wood underneath.
Thank you.
See, you're learning all this.
I
Hold
know all
on.
this. I know it all.
You do. You taught me. Hang on. Whoa. Yay! One down. How many to go?
Right, so I've managed to get, where it was like that on the wall, they filled these gaps with filler to make it look presentable. So I've got all that out, and now you can see, I sound like you explaining things.
Yeah, as long as you don't draw circles and start doing geometry.
This tongue goes in this groove.
There you go.
So once it's all sanded, I can get that back glued back into position, give it another bash. And go
Okay.
from there. Notice I'm choosing the easy one first. So I sanded these and they've come up really nicely. Almost as smooth as a baby's bum. And I've cleaned out the tongue groove. It was full of plaster where they'd bodged it together. So now that they're clean, they will fit nicely together with a bit of persuasion. Right, so when they're drying, I've just given them a wipe over, get the dust off. While they're drying, I'm just applying some bonding to the wall where I bashed out the plaster where it curved out at the bottom. So now I'm just levelling it up with some blonde bonding plaster. It's actually quite a therapeutic job sat here while Adrian's down the other end. You right, darling?
Yeah, I'm nodding away.
I can see a rough line along here where the top of the headlight was on the panelling. So I know a rough idea how low to go. So the bonding's on, that's drying. Next step is to seal all the rusty nail heads with this Zinzia cover stain. It's oil based and it's especially for things like this, amongst other things like knotting. There's so many heads on this where they've nailed it on. I'm just going to cover the whole thing, it'll just be quicker. So that's the end of another very long, tiring day. After these panels had had their nails covered with the stain block, I then gave them a water-based primer, let that dry, and then an oil-based undercoat, ready for the colour. But I'm not sure if they're going to go back together or not. We will see in time, but they can't be done until Adrian's done this floor. I've levelled up the bonding plaster so that can dry overnight, and we'll put a top coat on that tomorrow. And in the meantime, while all that was drying, we were outside spraying some more of the flooring. I just pan around. There's not much been going on down here because we're still preparing all the floorboards. It's a long process. So they're outside now drying the second coat of xylophane and ready for putting down, I hope, tomorrow.